Welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? Dropping down from Konya village, heading out towards the blue Mediterranean Sea. That's what you can see over the treetops and the rooftops on a truly spectacality of a day indeed. We're coming towards the end of January very rapidly. Of course, February will come upon us. We'll get the odd storm or two, and then we'll be into March. Maybe a little bit of wind and a bit of a breeze, but very quickly indeed summer will be upon us, and a lot of people will be getting on big birds and flying into downtown Kato Paphos to get the holiday of a lifetime. Big shout out to some of those stars that like to watch the show now and again. If your name's Dayman, a very good day to you. And of course, if your name is Lord Andy and there's a girl in your life called Lady Ness in downtown Shropshire, you'll all be coming to Paphos very soon indeed. Lady Marika, she's coming to Paphos in a couple of months, and I've no doubt we'll be dancing and prancing up and down the downtown Kato Paphos promenade, especially for you. Now, if you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe. Doesn't cost you a single penny, by the way, and show your appreciation for the channel. And of course, YouTube will then recommend us to more like-minded people like yourselves. But if you'd like to keep the channel afloat, if you'd like to chuck us a couple of bob or two, all you have to do is hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. It is totally safe and it is totally secure. Google these magic words, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me. Up will come our landing page, and you'll have the opportunity to read down a little bit more about us. And of course, you can choose to read a comment or two. And we thank each and every person that takes the time to gift us that virtual coffee or two. If your name's Lady Kirstine in downtown Glasgow, we thank you very much indeed. If your name's Mark and there's a Sam in your life and you're residing in downtown Paya, we thank you very much indeed. Of course, the superstar in charge of all the policing on the little channel known as Marika and me, Chief Superintendent Biking Ronnie Miller, we thank you very much indeed. I'm sorry I'm confusing there Ronnie Miller with the superstar in downtown Littlefart in Denmark. And of course, that is the Viking, the one and only Sir Ronnie, superstar, who's coming to Paphos very soon indeed. And guess what? We'll be bumping into him in a bar somewhere and having a coffee or two. Downtown Kato Paradise is going to be coming up very soon indeed, so don't click off just yet. Stick with us as we name some of the landmarks along the way. That was the Limassol roundabout, and we're heading straight down towards the blueness of that blue Mediterranean Sea. On the right hand side is the Alpha Mega Hypermarket, supermarket to you and me. Coming up down here, this refurbished building, all painted in white, and it's having new windows. This is going to be a brand new restaurant in the theme of like a giant McDonald's, and it's going to be called Goodies. It's a Greek franchise, and they sell everything from burgers to Greek pizzas to Cypriot pizzas to bits of pizza, ice creams, you name it, they're going to sell it. And you never know, we might pop in there one of these days, especially for Lady Andrea and of course Sir Mart, and make a little video especially for them. On the right hand side is the Blue Cross Hospital, and that's having another floor put on top of it. And on the left is McDonald's uptown, and just over yonder there is the Neon Mall of Paphos. What's in there? Home centre, the DIY, obviously Sita, as you can see on there, sign up there, and that's where you now can go and order your new smartphone or have your phone landline connected, that kind of thing. And of course, go and pay your phone bills. You don't pay your Sita bill in the centre of Paphos anymore. No, that's where you go. Also, the Kenobi store is in there. That's like a, well, what should we call it? A lower cost shop that sells pretty good clothing for men, women and children. So perhaps pop in there, and once you've done your shopping, pop into the coffee shop and treat yourself to possibly one of the best coffees in the whole of Paphos. And if you come back next year, it's a long way away, I know, but if you do, they've already started to build on the rear car park area, and they're going to build a further 1,600 square metres of shops and office space. So there's no doubt about it, that mall is going to double in size. And on top of that, next month, Lidl supermarkets are opening up their third branch in Paphos at the Neon Mall of Paphos. So exciting things coming to Paphos. On the right hand side now, as we go through these red lights, is the football stadium of Paphos. So if you want to go and watch Paphos town get beaten, or perhaps knock 7 bells out of the team that comes to Paphos, quite literally, that's where you go. Bit of a fountain roundabout coming up. If you go towards the left, you'd go towards Skipu, and if you go towards the right, you would head into central Paphos and towards the, what should we call it, ministry offices and all those kind of things. But we're going to keep going straight and drop down the tree-lined avenue. And for those of you who know this road well, it means that we're heading down towards Kato Paphos. But of course, we're very, very close to the holiday home of 2 superstars who are coming to Paphos very, very soon indeed. So a big, big shout out to the superstars, Lady O, Mandy, and of course Sir Steve in downtown Essex. We'll be getting on a big bird very, very soon indeed and checking into their apartment just over yonder on the left hand side. And I've no doubt there'll be Chuchki dancing down to the downtown Kato Paphos promenade to hunt Marika and me down, and we'll sit down and have a chat or two and perhaps a drink as well. Now, I warn you, see these lights, they're on green. You've got to be very, very careful, because if they change to amber, you're going to get a ticket. So we're being very, very careful indeed, and we're all right because they've set up traffic cameras. See? Aha. So you're going to be very, very careful, because if you cross that line, as that line changes, cha-chung. And of course, I don't mean cha-chung for you or me, I mean cha-chung for the government, in particular the municipality of Paphos. And of course, there's confusion in people's minds. Is it for road safety? Probably not. It's probably to allow the governments of the world to make that little bit extra spondoolies out of the very, very easy people to tax, people driving around in cars. What's the price of benzene, by the way? 139.8 if you want the green stuff, and 146.9 if you want that evil stuff called diesel. Oh my goodness, terrible. Very, very soon we'll be switching to electric cars, and then of course every grid in the world will not be able to supply enough power, and we'll just be walking along though, this chap in his shorts and rather nice shirt. And that tells you a lot about the temperature. Temperature's not too bad, is it? Especially if your name's Lady Dawn, and there's a man in your life called Sir Sean, a little clever dog called Sir Bobo, and a very, very sneaky little partner in his crimes known as Daisy the Pussycat. Yes, the weather today is around about 18 degrees. The sun is glistening up in the blueness of that blue sky. And of course, coming up very, very soon indeed, I'm going to allow you to get a look out into the blue Mediterranean Sea. So don't click off just yet. Downtown Kato Paphos is about to come upon us. So technically now this is downtown Kato Paphos. 1 or 2 shops and restaurants are waiting for you. And just coming up here is the Veronica Hotel. 3-star hotel. Doesn't sit on the cusp of the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea, but it's not far, because right in front of us is the Olympic Lagoon Resort, and that does sit on the cusp of the blue Mediterranean Sea. To the left-hand side is the Avanti, and that's a 4-star luxury hotel, and we are going to take a left or right. We'll go left, because the plan is to give you a great view out across the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. And along the route we'll name 1 or 2 of the businesses. You've got the Rip Shack if you want a great steak, that could be the place for you. If you want a breakfast in this part of town, you've got Tea for 2 just over yonder, and now you've got a bunch of hotels coming up. Now one of these hotels could be that hotel for you. Avanti Village, that's on the left hand side. There's an awful lot of businesses and shops and restaurants, and then to the rear of that is the Avanti Village complex, which of course is apartments and a great swimming pool. You've got the Athena Beach Hotel on the right hand side, very popular hotel indeed. people have been coming here 2 or 3 times a year for years, and there's no doubt about that. Next door to that is the Lewis Ledra Beach Hotel. That was given a lick of paint this year, and it's come back as quite a nice hotel, there's no doubt about that. The Eliathan Village is on the left, and that's a ginormous resort with swimming pools and entertainment and restaurants and those kind of things. You've got luxury villas called La Plage Residence. You've got the Leonardo Cypria Bay Hotel on the right hand side, but don't mention that to Sir Justin and of course Lady Tracy in downtown Warrington, otherwise they get very, very upset indeed. What's this one here? Aquamari Hotel, and that's one of our favourite hotels. We do think that's a nice hotel. It's got a nice vibe about it. Only 4 stars, but there's something very, very special about it. And if you want to see a review of it, go and pop in the search bar on YouTube, Marika and me, Aquamari Hotel, and up it will come. Same with most of these hotels. If you want to see us darting through their reception and whizzing around their swimming pool, drop the name of the hotel into the YouTube search bar, followed by the words Marika and me, and up it will come. There's the Lewis Fighton Beach Hotel. Very, very popular hotel indeed, especially if your name is Lady Anne-Marie. And of course, that's where you got married to the superstar known as Sir Michael. And of course, all the clan came, including the superstar known as Princess Kayleigh. We're missing you like crazy, and we're looking forward to seeing you in the summer, which is only just round the corner. Stick with us, we're heading out towards Rikkos Beach, and we're going to finish with a view, quite simply, that is to die for. Because you may have noticed that the sky is looking blue. The sea, well, I promise you when we get there, that's going to be looking blue. Mr. Paul, he's dressed head to toe in blue. So that must mean one thing. All that is missing is you. So come on, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy. Because Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me, we are waiting, especially for you. And there it is, the sun is glistening across the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea, especially for you. This is Rikkos Beach on a spectacality of a day indeed, 3rd week of January, and I'll tell you what, the sun has come out to play. We had a bit of rain in the night, as you may notice. There's 1 or 2 puddles around, hiding the manholes and masquerading them, so the road looks out a little bit better. But there's a lot of people come down to the beach today, and there's a lot of people going to have a truly spectacality of a day indeed. Feast your eyes and digest. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness. And don't forget to go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. That's where you can gift us a virtual coffee or 2 as a thank you to keep us motivated to make these videos, especially for you. You can also join us as a Superstar member at only €10 a month. That's all it costs to get yourself a special title, to get yourself that little bit closer to Marika and me. And of course, coming very, very soon, you'll be entitled to the Marika and me privilege card. And that's a little plastic friend that will entitle you to discounts and privileges in and around Paphos, in particular in the Kato Paphos Promenade and Harbour area. So don't forget to get your name on that list. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon indeed. That is a view, quite simply,